The year is 2025, and Meta, the tech giant formerly known as Facebook, finds itself in murky waters. The Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, has launched a significant antitrust lawsuit against the company. This legal battle centers around Meta's acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp, two of the world's most popular social media platforms. The FTC's case could have wide-reaching ramifications, potentially forcing Meta to relinquish control of these prized assets. The outcome of this lawsuit has the potential to reshape the social media landscape as we know it. The stakes are incredibly high for Meta. The company has long maintained that its acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp were driven by a desire to better serve its users. However, the FTC argues that these acquisitions were part of a calculated strategy to stifle competition and solidify Meta's dominance in the social media arena. The lawsuit has captured the attention of industry experts and casual observers alike. The outcome will have profound implications not only for Meta, but also for the future of antitrust enforcement in the tech sector. The case has already sparked intense debate about the power and influence of tech giants in the digital age. At the heart of the FTC's case is the allegation that Meta engaged in anti-competitive practices to maintain its grip on the social media market. The FTC argues that Meta's acquisitions of Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014 were strategically motivated to neutralize potential rivals. The FTC points to Meta's own internal communications as evidence of its intent. Emails and memos suggest that Meta viewed Instagram and WhatsApp as significant threats to its market share. In one email, Mark Zuckerberg, Meta's CEO, allegedly expressed concern about Instagram's growing popularity and its potential to eclipse Facebook. The FTC argues that these documents demonstrate Meta's strategy of buying up potential competitors rather than engaging in fair competition. Furthermore, the FTC contends that Meta's acquisitions have harmed consumers by limiting their choices and stifling innovation. With fewer players in the social media arena, the FTC argues that consumers have been left with fewer options and less innovative products and services. The FTC believes that a divestiture of Instagram and WhatsApp is necessary to restore competition and protect consumers. Meta has vehemently denied the FTC's allegations, arguing that its acquisitions were pro-competitive and beneficial to consumers. The company maintains that its purchases of Instagram and WhatsApp were driven by a desire to enhance its offerings and provide users with a more integrated and enjoyable social media experience. Meta claims that the FTC's case is based on a flawed understanding of the social media market. The company argues that it faces fierce competition from other social media platforms such as TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter. Meta points to the fact that these platforms have continued to grow and innovate despite Meta's acquisitions, suggesting that the social media market remains dynamic and competitive. Furthermore, Meta asserts that its acquisitions have in fact benefited consumers by allowing the company to integrate features and services across platforms. Meta argues that this integration has resulted in a more seamless and user-friendly experience for its billions of users worldwide. The company claims that forcing it to divest Instagram and WhatsApp would be detrimental to consumers and stifle innovation in the social media industry. Mark Zuckerberg's testimony has been a focal point of the trial. The Meta CEO has vigorously defended his company's actions, arguing that the acquisitions were made in the best interests of users and the future of the company. However, Zuckerberg's testimony has also revealed the internal dynamics at Meta during a period of rapid growth and acquisition. Under oath, Zuckerberg acknowledged that Meta had considered Instagram and WhatsApp as potential competitors. However, he maintained that the decision to acquire these companies was driven by a desire to bring their innovative features and talented teams into the Meta fold. Zuckerberg argued that these acquisitions ultimately benefited consumers by allowing Meta to integrate these services into its platform, creating a more comprehensive and interconnected social media experience. The FTC has sought to portray Zuckerberg's testimony as evidence of Meta's anti-competitive intent. They argue that his admission that Meta viewed Instagram and WhatsApp as potential rivals supports their claim that the acquisitions were designed to eliminate competition. The judge and jury will ultimately decide whose narrative is more persuasive. However, Zuckerberg's time on the stand has provided a rare glimpse into the decision-making process of one of the world's most powerful tech companies.